put money into someone else's portfolio and actually expect a profitable return. So this is what copy trading is all about. You connect your account to a copy trader and then you start earning money, of course, based on these premises here. So copy trading is about you do nothing and money comes. Of course, if a copy trading product is successful. So it's a kind of very good passive income. And my opinion is that passive income is also the future of any serious investor, or a person who wants actually to have passive income while he does other things maybe that he loves or she loves. So passive income is one of the main characteristics of copy trading, and it should be taken as that with, of course, always a dose of the risk. Why we talk about the risk? Because, guys, everything what you do in your life, there is risk, right? There is no way you can cross the street without any risk. Yeah, there is always a risk. Who can guarantee you that something won't happen while you're crossing the street? Who can guarantee you that your car or whatever you drive will get you safely to the spot you want? Guys, chances are small that something might happen, but there is still not guarantee. If you want to make money, who can guarantee that you will make money? There are no guarantees. But you can take from previous experiences and trends to estimate if the investment or anything what you do in your life is worth the risk. This is one of the things that I always follow, and I like to take a look from time to time into the results of XM copy trading. For example, here, guys, you can see if you click euro dollar 250, this is the product that we already talked about. And look, guys, it has a long standing record. This is something that I don't know if I mentioned this last time, but there is a you need to look for a long term results if you want to invest in something. So I'm not talking about your own trading. I'm talking about investments, right? So if you want to invest in something like, for example, copy trading account, you need to watch these, I would say, longer term results. For example, here you can see that basically all time result, meaning that since its inception, this robot made 1000% of profits, which is extremely good result, guys. And you can see it started to work around December 23. So since December 23, right, until today, it has made 1000% of profits. So meaning approximately, guys, if you put like minimum investment of 300 euros, your result would be definitely tenfold, right? So this is something like fantastic profits, and I would stress out that this robot still is one of the most interesting products here on the XM line. Of course, guys, it doesn't mean that the future result will reflect like this because there is no guarantee. I already said past performance is not guarantee of future result, but it's a trend, and every trend has like either continuation after a retracement or a reversal. But since it's already been like a full year and there have been a lot of happenings in meanwhile, this robot had withstood the test of time and proven itself to be one of the best products, at least in my opinion, for copy trading. Uh, for copy trading portfolios. So why I mentioned this, guys? First of all, look, it trades euro dollar. So if you take a look at the products it trades, it only trades euro dollar. Obviously, euro dollar is one of the great products for this kind of expert advisor because, guys, it uses a form of grid trading and adding two positions with, of course, averaging down, because you can see here you have buys, you have sells. So when it has an average down of profits, it closes all positions in profit. For manual trading, euro dollar is not that good. You know that. You know my opinion on euro dollar. If you don't know, guys, look, for everyday trading, manual trading, it's a kind of market that is boring. It doesn't have a lot of movement. Mostly it stays flat. It goes up and down. The range is very small. So for intraday trading as a manual trader, it's not something that I would recommend. But for expert advisor, obviously, euro dollar is a great tool for this expert advisor. Because if it works this, it doesn't mean that it will work on another. So obviously the strategy here is to optimize euro dollar profits and euro dollar returns. So from that perspective, guys, we can safely assume that the robot is indeed good, because look, guys, in, let's say, how many months? I mean, we will talk, we can see 23 to so 2 months, 24, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 10. So in 11 months, it had 9 profitable months, only 2 losers. And these losers were not big. So you can see returns highly surpass losing positions. So from this perspective, guys, it is a sounding expert advisor. And for me, guys, it's something that I would like. If I'm to invest, I would give my money here. So this is the first expert advisor that I recommended, as I remember, and now I still can recommend it, because, guys, look, the result here, 1931 total trade. It means, guys, that the robot, I usually say, if you want to test something, you need to do at least a couple of hundreds of trades. Here, guys, 1900. So it's 1931 trade. So what can you expect? The next 3000 trades probably would be also in the same range of profits. Of course, we are not talking about major market crashes, which of course no one has control of, and I hope that it won't happen. But strictly from the point of view of where to invest, think about this, because this robot shows very, very good results. It's also, guys, automated strategy, which means that it has its own built-in algorithm that doesn't change over time. And it can be good thing, it can be bad thing. In this example here, it's obviously good thing, because as I already said, euro dollar is not volatile market. Now, if you put an expert advisor for some volatile market, definitely, guys, you will need probably to manage your risk. But because it's not volatile market, my expectation is that this robot is going to continue working good. All right, next, guys, strategy that I wanted to stress is about crypto. You know that I'm a big fan of cryptos. Unfortunately, guys, we don't have a lot of crypto experts here or advisors. The last one, guys, that shows here is definitely something that had its own merit at the start, but look, there was a big drawdown here in August. I'm not saying that August is necessarily a bad month for cryptos, but lately, guys, if you follow cryptos, uh, there's been a bit of change in price volatility and the price range. So, in my opinion, guys, crypto trades are still valid, right? But definitely cautious needs to be advised here, because 17% after 5, 1, 1, 2, 3, 8% wins is not something that is great. So unfortunately, we don't have any crypto experts that are very positive here. Total all-time result since August 23 is only 14%. So unfortunately, this is something that I wouldn't recommend. All right. This is what I wanted to stress out. For cryptos, which is one also of my favorite instruments, if I can say, we don't have good expert advisors or trading managers yet. Another strategy that caught my eye, of course, and I think I mentioned it last time, guys, is this the one? But either way, guys, the strategy that uses Martingale approach with averaging down, so far it has good results, but you need to watch this drawdown. What is the thing? When you use Martingale, you need to be ready for a complete drawdown of your profits. So whoever uses Martingale needs to be careful of giving all profits back to market. Why? Because, guys, if you take a look at the beginning here, actually at the open positions, you can see that the robot starts with smaller lot sizes, and then when traders start to go against it, it adds a risk. So this is definitely a typical market, typical, I would say, Martingale strategy. All right. So starting off from 003, then to 004, 008, 010, look, 012, and last now it has 0.21. In order for this strategy to be successful, it needs to use more than, in my opinion, 51% of margin. And this looks like full-based Martingale. Still, if the strategy is good, Martingale can be a lifesaver. If strategy is not good, then unfortunately, nothing can save you there. So still my big all-time favorite is euro dollar 250. Another, I would say, algorithm that is supervised. It means that a person who created the algorithm is supervising it. It means that it can change the parameters of algorithm anytime they wish. Why? Because, guys, usually automated programs need to adapt to present market conditions. And because of that, you might see that there is the name supervised algorithm. All right. So not necessarily, actually, it's not a bad thing. It's just that the algorithm needs to be supervised. So if it starts to behave strangely, a creator can shut it down or change the parameters so it becomes more flexible, right? Results are good. I mentioned this last time. So you can still see from 2023, very good result. In 2024 also only one losing month, but I would say this is more like a break-even month, because it's not even it's not even 1% loss, right? January, all these months were quite good, and overall, almost 300% profits is very good result, right? So pretty good explanation also in the description here. We focus on protecting our capital first before we think about making profit. Low risk, moderate profit. This is something that I like. And this is telling me that creators of this expert advisor are traders and they know what they are talking about. Because this is also what I always mention, guys. And I'm always talking about during my sessions. First thing is protection of your profit. The second thing of your capital, yes. And second thing is making profits. You don't substitute the one for another. So you need to protect your capital in order for your capital to make additional capital for you. All right. So this is very important. Also, guys, when you read the bio to see someone serious, right? Returns were also good. And I would say that this robot also uses a form of maybe grid trading here because it keeps adding to positions once they are in a drawdown with slightly higher lot size. So you see here you have a sell of 111.04. Here you have 111.26. Here you have 111.38. Now I'm not sure that the robot has a specific stop loss here, but definitely this is something that I would use myself also similar to this. Because I also add to retracements, let's say if my position is currently going against me, I would add higher when the price goes, let's say I want to short, I add higher with slightly, one position with slightly bigger risk, like here. So the lowest entry 111.04, then the next one 26. But you see, creators have actually ramped up the volume here also. So I guess if the market goes in the next drawdown phase, this could be bigger risk. Let me see. I would say 0.07 probably, or 0.08. So you see that this is the kind of strategy that probably uses some sort of support and resistance levels in order to make money. All right. We can see that here, guys, a lot of robots are actually based on euro dollar. Also, there are a lot of new strategies, it looks like here. But again, guys, I would always stick to long-term results. So if something doesn't show up here immediately, it doesn't mean that it's not good. Right. So sometimes it takes time for strategies to show their true potential. All right. If you drop the filter here and insert very low risk score, you will also see a lot of strategies that I don't personally like. Because if I have 38% drawdown and only 5% return, that's a big no-no for me. This is my advice to you guys. It doesn't mean that if it shows smaller risk, it's good. Because ultimately, what do you want from all this? You want profits. You want money. You want to feel that, right? So it's not something that you can make money like you have 5% return and 38% drawdown. So the strategy is not good. Simply, if you want to 38, 40, 50% drawdown, you need to at least make 38, 40, or 50% profits. That's the way how it is. I wouldn't consider anything seriously here on this page because all of the drawdowns are much, much higher than returns. Maybe if we get into a longer term positioning, for example, this one. Look, guys, all time, okay, from October is very good. But lately it's been underperforming. So I'm not sure that I would put my money here also. But look, it's obvious. All these strategies are grid trading martingale based here. It says highly profitable strategy that followed years of tweaking and backtesting. So they needed years to backtest and tweak. I'm not sure, guys, that this is also something that I would trade. Here it looks a little bit more interesting. 41%, 15% drawdown. All profitable months, which is good. And since February, so February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. So for 8 months, it made almost 100% gain, which is good. In line with my first iteration of Megatrend strategy where I doubled my account after 8 months. So this is particularly interesting strategy. 8 consecutive months of profit. So it looks definitely promising. No losing month. And it's fully based in Forex. So probably euro dollar is also one of the main currencies to trade, obviously. But again, guys, I'm not sure that this is something that I would put above euro dollar 250. If you want my advice, for me, this is look, drawdown, yes, it's 70%. But when you take a look at profits, what would you say, guys? Would you change 70% drawdown for 1000% profits? I would, with my eyes closed, any time of the day. Because this is what I also do. Trying to build up my account and add profit to profit. Right. So at this point, no big competition towards this strategy. There were some of them, guys, that produced maybe slightly better results in month, but look here. Probably for Martingale, actually, yeah, look how the performance dropped and then bounced up. So Martingale, this is also Martingale strategy. And you can easily assume here 0.04009. Whenever you see that the same instrument has increments of lot sizes, it means it uses Martingale. All right. So, guys, take care about this. My recommendation for you definitely, definitely euro dollar 250. Euro dollar analysis, Harry, I will share it once I have my live session. So in order to listen to my euro dollar analysis, log into XM, you remember Zaria, choose XM Live. I will be tomorrow, 9 o'clock platform time. So tomorrow I will have double session, 9 o'clock platform time, 10 o'clock platform time. And there you will be able to listen to this. But here we talk about copy trading. So if you are not sure what to do, if you want to diversify your risk, all right, then definitely, guys, think about my favorite, still favorite, copy trading solution, euro dollar 250. All right. We will review once more one more product. When I click high own funds, it means that a guy or whoever created a strategy put their own money. Here, for example, this strategy also caught my eyes a couple of times. B7R1111 or B7R4. One, this is strategy that gets 50% fees, but the problem is minimum investment, 10,000. Here, look at profits. They look very good. But also, guys, it doesn't show long-term results. So when you see something like this, you want to carefully follow it. And if it shows at least 3 to 6 months of very good results, you might consider putting your money there. But you can see here minimal investment is 10,000 euros. This is also a problem because here most investors put smaller amounts of money and they ask for much less investment, initial investment. But this guy obviously put his own funds and said, okay, if someone wants to join, let it be. So here, not bad. Look at Bitcoin, for example. I would say this is also one of the strategies that I might recommend, although it has higher uh, deposit limits, it still is one that can work quite well. All right. Just stay away, guys, from the strategies that have much higher drawdown than completely returns, or eventually strategies that use 100% of your margin, which is a little bit problematic. Look at the description here. 30 to 50 trades per year, but 200 to 500% annual returns. So this is completely opposite to what I've been doing. And you know, guys, that I trade intraday. So here, big drawdown. After a good return initial, big drawdown, then probably Martingale or grid trading. Look. So either grid trading or Martingale here. If you have any questions, guys, it's time to ask me. So we basically can conclude this session by saying that my favorite still is euro dollar 250. Big returns, excellent returns, very small fees. And this is the recipe for success. I always say, guys, the less complicated it is, the better it becomes. So we always need to try to keep it simple. All right. So no more questions. And as I said, guys, you have filters here. So if you would like to maybe find your own product, click filter here. Risk score goes from 0 to 10, where 0 is the least amount of risk, that is the highest risk. Fees goes up to 50%. You can choose how much you want to pay. And minimum investment usually this is something that will attract also a specific number of people, especially if it's a lower investment. My opinion is that higher minimal investment strategies are not very popular, and probably they will be traded only by handful of people. All right.